Hey guys, I'm back. Another Fate Grand Order episode 3. Um I fixed my mic or the microphone on my phone to make it better and sound better so that I'll hopefully be louder than it was last time cuz for some reason it was just not working. The audio was super low, super quiet. Even when I was calling people, it was super low and they couldn't hear me. So hopefully all that's fixed now. Um, yeah. Altria Pendragon Lily. I don't really get that, but it's Altaria. It's not Altria. That's not the real saber. It is, but it's not. You say Altaria, it's better. Sounds better. Instead of Altria. But and that up on that. Where did we leave off? Oh yeah, we left off, and I got the spear guy from Fate Zero, and an assassin like woman that looks like the she looks like the it's not this I was about to say stand. It's not a stand, it's the persona of that like woman, the girl from Persona 5. The one that looks like a rose. Like, it's weird. But yeah, she sort of looks like that. So let's start the video. Actually, start the game. Sorry, that tap was a little loud. So, also, I'm going to be more. Yeah. I'm going to be more better with my audio, better with my yeah, expressions, and the tone of my voice and all that. Ooh, login bonus. Nice. Total logins, 3. 3 days bonus. Blaze of Wisdom, Saint Quartz. I think that gives me, they must give me stuff. So yeah. Login streak. Friend point. Exchange ticket. Consecutive days, login 1. If login streak is interrupted, or you reach 7 consecutive days, it will restart from 1 day. I don't really know what this actually does, but since I'll be playing this basically like every day, yeah, that's gonna be good. Jailbreak campaign login bonus during death, jail, summer escape only. Bonus presents. You got golden. Okay, got a lot of stuff now. Yay, great. Please tell me I wasn't set back at my quest. Please. I really hope I wasn't set back in my quest, because I do not until I actually do. Okay, so friends and all that. Aw, last time I got what was it? I got Elia, and like that was pretty cool because Elia is pretty cool. I don't know why, but I okay, don't call me a Lockin or anything. I just like I like Elia better than like I guess nobody likes. Actually, I forget her name. Sakura, that's her. I like Elia better than Sakura. Elia has a like more past, and Sakura is just bland, old, bad, sad story background. And I saw the intro to Fate Zero, so I sort of get her in her life. So, who do I choose? I guess this doesn't really matter much. I'm just gonna pick a cool servant. I don't want to pick Gil. Let's pick Edward Thick. Go get a Rashi. Lord Elmaloy 2 actually is not like a female character, but this guy. Okay, the show is pretty good. I like the show. Lord Elmaloy. So, I didn't even get to select one of the speakers. He's actually cool. Whatever. Oh, sorry about the audio. Sorry about that. Down the audio for the game since no one actually cares about the game's audio. Oh yeah, the Sundari. Stop. Before we start exploring the city, King, isn't there something you want to say to me? No, nothing in particular. You're not very smart, are you? What happened in command room? In the command room? Senpai, it's probably about when you off in the command room. It'll come back to you if you focus. That was, flashback. We made it in time. Senpai, your number is a single digit in the front row. Please take any available seat in the front row, right in front of the director. What bad luck. ... Let's cut the chit chat. It's about to start. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to change the voices up a little bit. I don't know. I'm not really used to acting out other people's voices. I used to do that, but not really. So, whatever. Let's get the chit chat. Not quite on time, but it looks like everybody's here. Welcome to the special organization, Caldera. I'm the director. Ogla Mary Atmosphere. You have been selected or discovered from each nation for your rare talents. By talent, I mean your aptitude for spiritrons. People with magical circuits capable of becoming masters. I'm sure you can't even imagine it, but be sure to keep this in mind. You are about to be reborn as cutting-edge magus in an unprecedented fusion of magecraft and science. That said, although all you possess special talents, none of you are special. I'm special. Okay, Mr. Half autistic person, go sit in your room with your hand. Oh my god, that was so mean and so bad, but well, whatever. Understand that you're all inexperienced rookies standing at the same starting point. In particular, the mages sent from the association still seem to be acting like students. Fix that immediately. Oh yeah, the association still works in this. I don't really know the time period, especially in the Fate world where time is so weird and wishy-washy, and it's just so weird. Caldera is my domain. Family heritage and personal achievements have no meaning here. Always remember that my orders are absolute. My position is completely different from yours. I won't allow arguments. You're all mere tools to protect humanity, nothing more. Okay, Mrs. Meanie. What's that commotion? Didn't I just tell you that I wouldn't allow any arguments? You there, the one who came in late. Do you have a problem with what I just said? Yeah, you're being such a bitch. But, So, other than this, I want to talk about some stuff. So, what did I want to say? Oh yeah, I predicted the AMD. AMD. I don't know the actual name of it, but it's like the competitor to Intel and Nvidia, and the Ryzen processors and all that. Their stock price fell really drastically quickly, and I knew it was gonna go back up. I said it was gonna go back up really quickly. If only I just invested then, I would have gained probably by now 20-30% on the stock in just a few days. It would have been legendary, but I didn't. Alas, I failed. So, whatever. Let's get back to this. Dot dot. I'm not gonna be rude. Am I seeing this right? Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. Sleeping while still standing. No way, right? Not in a million years. Hey, I didn't sign up for this. We're experts who were summoned here because of our skill. We came all this way on your insistence. Absolute obedience? That's ridiculous. She's right. You're way overstepping. Lineage is the most important asset for a mage. How can you brush it off? Okay, it's not everything. Look at Lord Elmaloy. He has bad lineage and bad magic circuits, but he still does a whole bunch of cool stuff. He still uses his magic, or doesn't use as much magic, but uses his brain to solve a whole bunch of mysteries and stuff. Yeah. Murmurs in the background. Quiet. No talking. That's why I say you're still acting like students. I'm only telling you what's going on right now. If you don't like it, leave Caldera at once. Not that there are flights to send you home. Though, if you're ready to trek down a snowy mountain 6,000 meters above sea level, that would be commendable. Very good. Nobody's dropped out. Seriously, don't make me waste my time on such matters. I wish you'd realize just how dire humanity's situation is now. Look, he is a good example. No argument, no opinion, good and obedient. I'm not your obedient slave, Mrs. Olgla. As I say, Nogla. But no. Now, then, back to the topic. Are you listening? Today is... Ooh. I like that transition. Do you remember now, Senpai? Vaguely, I guess. Remembered? You weren't really listening after all, were you? Honestly, sit yourself down. How could you come to a singularity not knowing the situation or your mission? I'm going to have to explain it to you again. Listen up. We at Caldera... Director, please leave that for later. Enemies are coming. Let's go, Mash. Let's go, Mash. Hey, come back here. Listen to what I have to say. She sounds like Rin. He's like, listen to what I have to say. Well. No phantasm strength up. Huh. I think it's gonna be a little laggy. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn up the streaming bit rate, or like the recording bit rate, but whatever. Hopefully it still turns out good. There you can, as you might be able to see in the battle sequences, there's a lot of lag in my recording for this, but what are you gonna do? It's a phone game. It's not like a computer. I don't think it would be any better on the computer. So yeah, it's not that much lag. One target. Let's have mash. Oh yeah, I have to attack. So I'm gonna do a quick, and then a buster, and then an arts. That was fast. Oh yeah, he's a high level somebody else's character. I should probably not use him as much. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh wait, there's another battle. Okay, good. I don't have to use them. I can use my own servants. So Buster, quick. Alright. Oh, I forgot to use them on different people. Oh, it doesn't matter. It still does damage. Still did good. I don't know the damage that they do. NP. What's NP? I don't know. 4-star servant. So she's just 3-star. That's a 4-star servant. Nice. Maybe I can get like a 5-star servant eventually. Please tap the screen. Oh wow, I'm almost to level 2, I think. Next. Send a friend request to the player who supported you. Nah. I would do that. Like, I don't really know. That's what. That would actually be cool. The system for this would actually be pretty cool to just send friend requests to people who assist me and all that. I think there's benefits to that too. So I might actually do that eventually. It'd be pretty cool talking to people, doing all that. Ah, that'd be great. Huh. I wonder how long this recording has gone on for. Phew. Good work, Mash, Curelight. Now I can pick up where I left off. Resume? You mean there's more, Director? Why, certainly, King. Don't tell me you forgot already. I'm only halfway through. In fact, it's the latter half that's important. Make yourself remember. Make yourself remember. She sounds like a total. What a piece of work. Now. Don't be like that. Director's ramblings can be useful, King. What were you master candidates summoned to Caldera? This will explain that. So I think the top options are nice ones, the bottom are mean. I don't know. Listen up. Today of all days, we at Caldera will achieve something that will be written in history. The science of learning, the invention of religion, the acquisition of navigation, the focus of communication, the voyage into space. Our legacy will be on par with the pioneers of the stars. No, it will surpass them. Rather than expanding civilization, we will be the hands of God protecting it. Stabilizing human history, we will transform the future into a solid resolution. The principles of mankind, in other words, to ensure the continuity of humanity. That is Caldera's, and now your only and absolute purpose. Caldera has achieved many results to date. The development of Observation Cyber Daemon Laplace. That's a very weird name. The development of Observation Cyber Daemon. Cyber Daemon. The Global Environment Model, Calderis. Completion of the Near Future Observation Lens, Sheba, not Sheba. The Heroic Spirit Summoning System, Fate. And the launch of the Spiritron Calculation Engine, Trismegistus. Trismegistus. These names are so annoying. With these technologies, we at Caldera have achieved humanity's progress 100 years into the future. We do not predict the future, but observe it. Like many who observe celestial bodies, Caldera has been observing the future. Whatever it sees, our job has been to ensure that humanity will survive 100 years into the future. Look up. That is Caldera's proudest achievement. Created with advanced magical theories, the global environmental model, our Calderas. Planets have been defined as being with souls. We copy into this miniature Earth. Because of the difference in scale, we are unable to read each single human mind. But whatever is on the surface, the city lights that can be seen on land can be observed through Sheba. Currently, it's been set to reflect Earth 100 years from now. Calderas may very well be the future of Earth itself. As long as the light of civilization shines within Calderas, we can guarantee humans will exist a century further. Well, doesn't that sort of destroy the purpose? Like, wouldn't reading the future allow you to change the future? And how much of your conscious mind is calculated into the events? Is it calculate the future if you never learned a prediction of the future, but you still had the device? So wouldn't you learn about it eventually? So it's it seems like that thing for predicting the future would be completely inaccurate and not make any sense. But whatever. As long as there's light, people will live in cities, and proof and serve as proof of civilization survival. But, Lev, could you normalize Sheba's polarization angle? This is the current state. Starting 6 months ago, Cardaris changed color, and it's been difficult to observe the future. The light of civilization, our beacon till now, has become largely unobservable to us. Oh no, the future has been. The right response. Good to see you've got some sense. That's right, the lack of light means that civilization has become extinct. This was considered highly classified, but you have the right to know. Our observations indicate that the light of humanity is only visible up to the year 2018. It's 2019. We're all dead. We've been dead for years. We're all living in a simulation of death where we're all in purgatory and we all see each other, but it's basically just a spirit world of Earth. I never thought of that. In other words, we've observed, no, proved that humanity will become extinct in that year. Observably, this future is not possible. Obviously, this future is not possible. It cannot happen, and physically speaking, is impossible. There's neither an economic collapse nor some sudden seismic event. We can't explain how humanity would suddenly just disappear. Over the past 6 months, we found the cause of this strange phenomenon, the disappearance of the future. If the reason is not in the present, then it is in the past. Using Laplace and the trees in the tree, I'm just going to call it tree, in the tree, we've reviewed all data for the past 2,000 years. That's a lot of data. Jeez. We tried to find something that didn't exist in history or was on Earth until this point in time. As a result, we finally found something new. It's this. Spatial Singularity F, a city in the Japanese countryside in 2004. We discovered an unobservable zone that did not exist in history up to the year 2017. Caldera hypothesizes that this is the cause for humanity's extinction. We proposed the Rayshif experiment to the UN and received approval. So, yeah, some like weird timey-wimey stuff. The Rayshif process transforms the human into spiritrons, sending them into the past and allowing them to alter it. Simply put, it's time travel, but not everyone can do it. Only people with exceptional magical circuits and the ability to become a master can be transformed. Now, I'm sure that's cleared up things. Your task is the investigation of Singularity F. You'll travel 14 years into the past, find Singularity F, and destroy it. We are now entering unknown territory. There's no telling what you might find there. But you've been selected from among people all over the world. You can do this, and we have high expectations for you. The higher ups want to know the cause of this immediately. We don't have time to waste. We'll be performing the Rayshif experiment in an hour. I'm sure you've all had enough training. For the first experiment, we'll send Team A, the top 8 scorers, to Singularity F. I haven't told the later groups, but they are masters who have been chosen from Caldera. Team A has been active for a month now. You can call them trained warriors. Team A will go on ahead and establish a base camp at Singularity F, guaranteeing your safety. Teams B and below will monitor their situation and prepare for the next experiment. Let's register your information with the Klein coffins, the arcs that will send you to the past as spiritrons. So, like Klein coffins. That's pretty much just saying you're gonna die. Klein coffin. That sounds like, oh, I guess they do die. So they go in there, they die, or sort of like their body dies, their mind is transferred back in time, and they're like reassembled somehow in that time period. It's really weird, but I guess this way you do time travel in the Fate universe. Though I think there's one guy in the Fate universe who just got his ability, his magic, from the root as like time travel. I know it's gonna take a lot of explaining about what the root is. I'm not gonna go into that now, but safe to say, you get super overpowered magic stuff, and you got time travel. There's one for each person, and there are no spares. Be very careful with them. Teams B through D will be on standby in case of trouble with Team A. What are you doing? I told you what you have to do. You were brought here as a potential master. You're practically a soldier now. You will obey orders and be ready for a fight. Do not make me repeat myself. Or do you have any more questions? Hey you, the one who was late. You look confused. I'll give you the chance to ask one question. Is it safe to change the past? Because they already showed that it's possible. But is it safe? Have you brought protection from the past? Does the word singularity mean nothing to you? The singularity we found doesn't exist in any of our observation records. It's like a hole that just appeared out of nowhere. The hole itself is cut off from the proper temporal axis. The 2004 singularity exists apart from the past and future. There's no need to connect it to our present. It's more stable than regular time travel, and whatever happens, the timeline can still repair itself. Singularity F is like a tiny stain on the dress that is human history. It ruins beauty just by its presence. Your job is to extract it. That's what will return humanity to its proper, observed course of history. What is the association thinking? Sending me someone who doesn't know basic space-time theory. Basic space-time theory? I think that's an oxymoron right there. I told them this plan was a grand order. And yay, reference. Fate. It's a grand order. Why was it capitalized? Because it's the title of the game. The highest possible duty in the world of Magecraft. Well, it doesn't matter. What team are you with? Show me your ID. What? You're in the wrong spot? A civilian? And with no combat or training experience? Caldera is much too important to be wasting valuable slots on people like you. Stop being so racist. Lev Liner. I think she likes Lev or something. I'm right here, Director. Why the yelling? Is there a problem? There's problems everywhere. Just get this amateur out of my sight. Oh, so that's it? Director, he's a chosen master candidate. Sure, they lack experience, but it's inappropriate to be that rude. Having an inexperienced amateur here is a problem. What if something happens to my calderas? Let Romani handle this. At least get some basic training in. I don't think she likes you. Alright, orders are orders. Mash, show King their room. Alright, understood. I just need to take Senpai to their room, right? Yes, thanks. I'm busy with the race shift experiment and can't. Don't worry. This experiment will be over in 2 hours. I'll drop by your room then. Thank you. No need to thank me. You're really lucky after all. Come this way. I'll show you to your room. Now back to the present. And that's how you're removed from the command room. Remember? Got it. You little. You look quiet, but you've got some nerve, don't you? Anyway, do you finally remember how much of a mess you made at a critical moment? Director? I think that's going a little too far. Like hell it is. Thanks to the time I wasted on your question, I didn't have time to change. Um, uh, you weren't planning to dive, so I'm not sure you needed your suit. I did. I most certainly did. I had a special mystic code made for this mission. Geez, I didn't even get to wear it once. Well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, you understand your responsibilities and duties as a master candidate now, right? Very well, King. I'm ordering you to be my bodyguard. Work hard. Aye, aye. Oh, great Director Mary. What? That's creepy. Flatty will get you nowhere. Good to see you two getting along. Let's move before more enemies show up. What's happening now? How long has this recording been? I need to see. Hopefully, this is the next chapter so that I can see. Okay, good. Next chapter. Or probably next chapter. How long has this recording been on? 31 minutes? Yeah, I think it's about time we end this recording now. Pay no attention to the incognito tab on the top right. Don't worry about that. So, yeah, this episode was really, really weird. Um, Comment really if you like the voices I've been doing. I haven't really been consistent with them, but I think I've been getting used to it a little bit more. And I'll listen to the audio to see if anything happened or if there's any problems with it. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the first episode with my intro at the front, so that's gonna be cool. So yeah, so yeah, like, subscribe, all that. Don't really care, but this is the end of the episode. Bye, guys.